she knows, but still. Reva. Before we get to Springfield, there's something I have to say to you.
What is it?
Good evening, folks. We've landed at Kansas City International Airport. Those passengers with connecting flights should deplane at this time.
I think I'm going to stretch my legs. You two coming with me?
No.
We will be on the ground for 30 minutes.
And I want to finish this article.
Why, you can finish that out
I
there.
want to stay.
Okay. You holler if you need me.
I will.
I'm so worried about you guys.
I've been worried about you.
Me, I'm fine.
What do you think Alan's gonna do once you tell him about us?
I don't know what he'll say.
So you are going to tell him?
Well, I have to. I mean, I can't lie about something like that.
Well, it wouldn't really be a lie if you don't tell him about it.
I can't believe you, of all people, would say something like that.
You're right. I guess it would be a lie. But Reva, this is a chance for you to get what you've always wanted. Security for both you and Mara.
But I can't have it like that. It wouldn't work, even if I tried. I can't file away what happened. It sounds good, but it's impossible. It would all come back. Every time I saw you.
But you won't see me.
What?
Once we get off this plane, that's it. We'll be completely cut off from each other.
Oh, and I don't have anything to say about this.
Well, the courts might have something to say about it. Reva, look, it's for your own good. Trust me.
I'll decide what's best for me. And you're crazy if you think I'm going to leave you in the middle of this mess.
You have to. This is it, Reva. This is what you've been waiting for. A chance for us to break it off completely and cleanly. It's one of the few times in our lives that we can walk away from each other and not destroy each other.
But it would destroy you. I'm the only one who knows you're telling the truth about
I'll
Sonny.
be fine. You've already done enough for me.
Yeah. And everything's all fixed. That's why you're on your way to jail.
Reva, I have dragged you all over creation against your will, even on the beach.
No. I did exactly what I wanted to. Don't take that away from me, bud. I wanted to.
It didn't happen.
I don't know. It's too hard.
I know that, Reva, but it's for the best, for everyone concerned, especially.
Is that what you wanted to tell me?
What?
Well, when the plane was landing, when the pilot came on, you were working up to telling me something.
Yes.
Oh, no wonder you couldn't spit it out. This really stinks.
I know that. But do it, please. For me, if for no other reason.
Deserting you is what's best for you.
Knowing that you were all right is what's best for me. Reva, I have enough to worry about when I'm thinking about you and Mara all the time. If I know you're okay, it will be much easier. Please.
I hate it when you're right.
It never happened. You don't have to know.
Come in.
Here we are. Alice, Ma insists on bringing you this. Now, you go give it to him now, honey.
Thanks.
That's a girl. Yeah. Well, where you going, honey? Look at that smart little girl. She knows where her coloring book is.
Now, how about that cocoa? Ready for you, cocoa?
Coming right up. Mara has been bugging me about having some all the way over here. Would you like a cup?
That would be nice, thank you.
Reva used to love it when she was little.
With lots of marshmallows. She and Josh used to try to stuff as many as they could in their cup.
Hawk, would you put another log on that fire? Seems to be a little...
Sure.
Well, have you had any more word from Reva?
No.
Alan, I'm sure just as soon as she and Joshua get back, things will be back to normal.
Sure, Ellen. Listen, those two have been at this kind of thing going round and round since they were little children. Why, ever since they were 5...
I'll get that.
Wyatt. Mr. Spaulding, I've gotten word from Rusty. Josh and Reva will be back in Springfield within the hour.
Poor old nun. She really wanted to tell me about Salida before she died.
She was the best shot of any proof.
No, that sleazy director identified Salida. That's got to mean something.
But anybody, including Sonny, might change her name, especially if she did a film like that.
Well, I still say there's a big cover-up going on. What about Mrs. Ibarra?
She's hardly a reliable witness in her condition. Besides, we can't even get her out of that convent.
What if we were to force Will to come down to Venezuela and see her? I mean, then she would have to accept
Josh, you're the one accused of a crime. We can't force Will to do anything.
Why are you being so negative?
I'm being objective.
No, you still don't believe us, do you?
I talked to Wyatt. He says that Sonny's very distressed over all of this. She's been defending Josh.
Right.
Even lied to protect him.
And you're going to believe that? Come on, Rusty. After everything we saw back in Springfield, you're going to believe that woman's line of bull?
A jury might. I believe that Sonny and Will had an affair and things got out of hand.
Which means she tried to kill Will. And now she's setting up Josh.
Sonny is a very clever woman. She's covered her steps very well here.
Still doesn't mean she'll win.
She will if we're not smart. Anybody who tries to catch Sonny better wait until they've got her cold. Which means we can't let her know we're on to her until then.
You know the wedding girl?
Looks like she just heard.
Whoop. That sounds like reckless driving to me, Captain. You think you ought to give chase?
I'll leave that to the traffic department, Hawk.
Reva does love you. Now, I know that. And you have to remember that Joshua was the one who dragged her off. She didn't want to go, and she is coming home. Are you going to be glad to see her?
Yeah, I'm fine. Maybe I need a little time alone before Reva gets here.
You got it. I'll get those two out of here.
Thanks. Would you keep Mara for the night, please?
Well, sure. I guess you want some privacy so you two can sort things out.
Right.
Come on, you two. Call it a truce. We'll get this show on the road, and we're going to take Mara with us.
Okey-doke.
There we go.
Hey there, come to Grandpa. Good
night, Alan.
Say bye-bye.
Good night.
Here we go. Let's go back.
Reva.
Rusty, what if we got Sonny's fingerprints?
And match him with what? If this Salida doesn't have a criminal record, there won't be anything on file.
What about our dental records then? I mean, everybody goes to the dentist. Maybe we could have a record sent from Venezuela.
Now, that's a good idea, one I'm already working on.
I mean, that's it. Salidas won't match.
Yeah, next to fingerprints, that's the best way to identify.
Yeah, if we find him.
Well, I mean, you can't wait on this. I mean, the way they're covering up down there.
I know. Now, you haven't mentioned yet how you're going to handle your wife.
Don't worry about it. I won't do anything crazy.
Joshua, you have to be careful. I'm glad that you're going to be there with him. He's going to need someone on his side. Rusty, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer questions. Do you understand? Anything you do say may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand? You have the right to consult an attorney before speaking to the police, and to have an attorney present during questioning now or in the future. We've got to go.
Rusty, you take care of him.
One phone call. We can make it any time you like.
You want me to call Ross for you, Josh?